Hello, this is Pete the Tech Guy, and this is welcome to the latest of our interviews with immigrants, the series where we talk to people who've come from other countries to the United States. And I have a very special interview today. I am in Irondale, Alabama, and I am with a lady by the name of Lucy, who is originally from Saigon. Lucy, thank you for being with me today.
Thank you, Peter.
Now, Lucy, you were born in Saigon. When did I presume you grew up there? Well, how old were you when you left Vietnam?
I was 26 years old. 26 years old.
So you grew up in Vietnam, and around. So how was when you grew up in Vietnam? How was life there in terms of just regular life?
Well, I really grew up out the country, not in Saigon, but my parents brought me in Saigon because I had big family. One group go first, second group go second, and third group 3 times to get whole family from out the country to Saigon. I am a second group. Come to Saigon. I was 7 years old.
Now, were your parents farmers? Were they tradesmen? Were they workers? What did they do?
Oh, my grandmother, that's my mother's mother, she a landowner. And my daddy married my mother. He have to be work for her so many years before he can become a son-in-law. So therefore, my daddy worked for my grandmother by taking charge everything, be burn land, rent the land from my grandmother, and they pay crops. So my daddy keep the book who own what, who pay what. That's what my daddy.
Sounds like Jacob with marrying Rachel and with the daughter. So your father did the same thing.
Yes, but my mom a generous person. Somebody come and cry, say, this year I don't have enough crop to pay. So my mother, she got the book pay, but they don't pay anything. She give them, forgive.
Well, that's the proper mercy. Now, you're a very Catholic person. Were you? And Vietnam, the French were in Vietnam. So were you raised Catholic there as well?
Yeah, we are cradle Catholic. We are cradle.
Now, a lot of cradle Catholics tend, at least here in America, a lot of them lose their faith. And if there's one thing that can be said about you, Lucy, your faith has not been lost. It's grown. You're actually a little bit well known for being at the EWTN Mass every day.
I don't know that. Okay, I tell you why I come here. I don't come by myself. I'm married to American GI.
Oh.
I was professional singer.
I did not know that.
So therefore, I married American GI. He brought me here in 1964.
I was 1 year old when he brought you here. Yeah, so you married an American GI. So 64, that's very early. So you must have met him you must have met him not long after he got there.
He got there probably a few months. He met me because I was singing in the stage. And I sing Italian song, and American men to ride motorcycle. And in Vietnam, we call tea room. Men go to drink tea and listen to singers sing. And they have a speaker outside the tea room real loud. Okay, and this guy here, he heard that the song he heard very familiar. So he said, let me go in and see who sing that song. I sing Italian song, but in Vietnamese, what you call literature in my voice, the voice, the writing in Vietnamese.
So you were singing it in Vietnamese, but he recognized the tune as an Italian song, and he said, "Who's singing? Just singing this to be me. I got to see who this is."
Yes. So he went. He saw me. Then that, and so after us, in Vietnam, funny if you go to tea room, And you go one tea room, you see many singer. Okay, that's different from America. When I come over here, I know the one singer just sing Sam Blessed all night. They don't move, but Vietnamese, I sing a couple songs or 3 songs. I go to another tea room, I sing a few more songs. If you come to one tea room and you sit there from 9 to 2 o'clock morning, 3 o'clock morning, see all kind of singer. Not over here.
Now, when did you? How old were you when you started singing?
17.
So you've been singing for a little while, and the GI comes in there. Now, did your parents like you being a singer, or did they rather have you on the farm?
Well, my daddy's, all my family, musical family. The girl singing, the man play instrument. My daddy play organ, and piano. Okay, my brother play guitar, horn, all kind of thing, right? So I sing in the choir, in the church, solo in the church all my life, from 5 years old until I'm 17.
Did your father play in the organ at the church too?
Yes. Cathedral of Saigon, that my daddy play.
So you married the GI, and when his tour was done, he brought you to America in 1964. Where did you settle in America?
Virginia, West Virginia.
Okay, now West Virginia, I don't think you can find a place that is more different than Vietnam than West Virginia. And this was 1964. It's got to be very different. So I mean, it must have been hard to fit in because, very different place, very different culture. And, of course, you're a Vietnamese girl in West Virginia in 1964. That must have been a very interesting time for you.
Oh, my goodness. His parents have a TV. And I say, oh, you have movie in your house. My husband said, it's not movie, it's TV. It's different, and I miss my food a whole lot.
That's right. The food very different in West Virginia.
Yes, miss a lot. I miss Vietnamese. We eat fish sauce. Like Chinese soy sauce, we eat fish sauce. I miss my fish sauce. So my family send me some, and they don't know how to pack. Oh, the glass bottom broken everywhere, and the mailman complains, say, "What's so stinky?" So my husband said, that fish sauce, and they don't know how pack broken everywhere in the box and everything. Yeah, it's real different.
Now, you mentioned your husband recognized an Italian song. Now, my own people came from Sicily and are Italian, Sicilian and so forth. Was he of Italian descent? Did his grandparents come from Italy, or did he just know the song?
He knows the song. His daddy is German. His mommy is from Ireland.
So you have a man with a German father, an Irish mother who recognized an Italian song, and that's how you met your husband. That is just funny.
Yes.
And he was Catholic as well, I presume.
No. He signed the paper for me because Catholic Church. He have to agree to raise children Catholic before I can marry him. So he signed the paper, agree to raise children Catholic.
He must have really liked you. Boy, you must have made quite an impression in your youth, I gotta say.
He took me go shopping, and people say, where you adopt that girl? China girl. They call me China doll. Where you adopted China doll? He said, no, it's my wife. I was, my waist only 90 inches. Was. And I small. They call me China doll. They say, where you get the China doll? And he say, no, that's my wife.
Now, it must have been, again, you're brought up by devout Catholics. You're living in Saigon. You come to America in West Virginia. Now, did your husband stay in the service for a while, or he left the service after you came home?
Yes. Today, we came over here. That day, he up his 2-year contract.
Now, what did he do after that?
Oh, he go back school, and while he go back school, he work for telephone company. He installed telephone. He so telephone work for bell telephone. That time we go. He have to make money to take care of us, you know.
Now, culturally, when you saw how American, when you talked about how you saw the TV set, oh, you have movies in your house, it must have been the shock. What was the thing that you found the most strange coming to America?
Shopping. Oh, the shop. Woolworth shop, damn store. I say the heaven. I never have shop that in Vietnam. I can buy so many things, real cheap, you know. And I don't want to go home. I just want him to take me go shopping all the time. That's the shop. Oh, the shop.
In other words, and again, this is, I want to remind everybody listening, this is West Virginia, 1964, 1965, and the shopping in West Virginia, I mean, compared to Saigon, and Saigon is, you know, capital city. That must have been, there was no comparison.
No, even Saigon, a big city and glamorous city. Okay, we have movie theater, all kind of thing, you know, beautiful restaurant stuff. But I come here, I say, oh, we don't have this kind of shop in Vietnam. The market, grocery store, beautiful thing to display, so beautiful. All the fruit, or apples and oranges and all kind of things are beautiful. So I just go shop. Oh, I want to go shopping.
Did the American women you would meet while you were there, did they appreciate, I mean, do Americans, from what you saw, do they really appreciate? Sometimes I think we look at what we have and we don't appreciate that we have. You know, we go to the supermarket, everything we want is there. We go to the store, everything was wanted. Today, we don't even have to go. They'll just bring it to you. Do you think we sometimes forget all that we have and how good it is?
Oh yes, we take things for granted. I know some people, you know, some people been out the country, they know I appreciate it. I go out the country, I come back here, I appreciate. People never been out the America, they not appreciate anything. They don't know different. But you been in Vietnam, you see how poor people they are. Our house is not rich, but not poor either. We's okay, you know. But so people say, Lucy, I've been to your country, come out the countryside, see people live. Oh, they live in you know, make our mud house. Mud. You make the mud, and you make dried up, and make the wall. You know, so they know that they come back here. They say, I appreciate my country more now.
Did any of the rest of your family, your fathers, brothers, or anything, come to America as well later on, or did they all stay in Vietnam?
Oh, I sponsor them come, but the last one, my brother come about 15 years ago. The last one come out of Vietnam. That my brother number 17.
17. So how many in your family?
20.
Now, I'm the youngest of 5, and I thought there was a lot. So there's 20 in your family, 20 children in your family. What number child were you?
Number 8.
So you're the middle, number 8. So you're the middle child. so you talk about a middle child, the 8th of 20. Boy, no wonder your parents must have been something. I remember watching my mother raise 5, and I was younger, so you know, even my oldest ones were older. It must have been your parents must have been amazing. Raised 20 children in Vietnam.
That's what I want you to write a book of my mom, my dad. It's a wonderful life they have. It's a really interesting story. So.
Well, that sounds like a story we're going to have to hear. Now, I want to talk a little bit about your faith now. Now, of course, you said you were Catholic at home. You sang in the choir. Your father played the organ. You married a GI. He comes here. He agrees to bring up the children Catholic. Now, I don't know enough about West Virginia. Was there a Catholic church local near you?
Yes, my mother-in-law, she Baptist, but she took me to a Catholic church and introduced me to the priest. Mm-hmm.
Now, Baptists, especially in '64, weren't big on Catholics. That was something. How did your mother-in-law react first that he came home with you, but then she takes you to the priest? I think that's pretty nice.
She a friend with the priest. She was friend. She friend with that Catholic priest. She took me there and introduced me. I don't speak English very well, a little bit. But anyway, no, they accepted me. They love me. They really love me. And they don't never... I never see he do anything that dislike me. They love me. I love them too.
Now the church, I don't know what was the name of the parish that you were at in West Virginia.
I don't remember.
That'd be a few years ago.
54 years ago.
Well, right now you're at a different. We're in Irondale, Alabama, and we're actually doing the interview at EWTN Studios, which is so everybody knows your parish now.
Yes. Well, it's a long story, I never lost my faith. But doing about 12 years ago, I go church every Sunday. I get communion, but I don't love Jesus and God like I love Him now, okay? Because 2007, I live in Texas. I found myself alone. My husband gone, dead.
What year did he die?
He died, he really died, I don't remember, my goodness. I'm 80 years old. I'm 80 years old, okay? So don't I remember now. But anyway, I found myself so lonely. And I am supposed to be a nun. When I was 5 years old, I was real sick, okay? And doctor gave up on me. He told my mom, no, we're going to do it to her. So, I'm sorry. My mom don't take it. She took me to the church, Cathedral in Saigon, to bless Mother. She bought a candle, flower, and say, Mother, let my daughter Lucy live. I will give her to you. She promised to me to be a nun. When I was 12, my mom, my dad tell me, you have to be a nun. Your mom promised to bless Mother, you could be a nun. We're going to send you to nun school. They sent me about 300 miles away to go to Catholic, we go to nun school, My father, sister was a nun in that order, that she sent me there. And I tell my mom, my dad, you promise, not me. I'm not gonna be a nun. Okay. So when I leave Texas 2007, I cried to God. I asked God to forgive me. I don't listen to my parents. I don't listen to you either. I am a bad woman. I wept, I cried, my eyes, swollen up for days and days, months and months, years and years. I cry every day. I do rosary, 5 rosary a day. I get up early in the morning. I'm an early person. This morning I get up before 3 o'clock every day. So I get up early. I walk outside, look in the sky. I talk to God. I ask God, forgive me. I want to serve you, God, but I wasn't good daughter to my parents and good daughter to you. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. What do I do to serve you now? I would do anything to serve you. Tell me. I ask God every day. I got my eyes out. I wept, I groan, I moan, I do that. And I hear the voice in my heart say, go to Alabama. I never heard Alabama before. Alabama. I told my children, God told me to go to Alabama. And my children, they've been born here, they go to school here, they know. I say, Mom, Alabama. Why heck black hat white have problem about that? If you go there, they problem, hate you too. I said, black people hate you too. I said, I don't care. I have to listen to God. I've been asking God many years now, how do I serve Him? He want me go here. Okay. So I said, oh my goodness. So I said, okay, God, you want me go? I go. So I went here 2008.
2008, so it's about 10 years ago now.
Yeah, 208. But I went 3 times because I don't know where to live, you know. So I packed my car with my cat. I still have a place to live in Texas, but just go to see where Alabama, how it look like, stuff like that. So I ride around, one time go back, break again. I went 3 times here, from Texas to here, 1,000 miles. Come here 3 times. Before I decided I want to be like San Francisco. I read about Saint, you know.
You didn't know about EWTN. Did you know about EWTN at all when you came here?
I know a little bit, you know. So I don't know where EWTN, so I go around, and I ask people where EWTN, and they show me. I asked gas station right here in Irondale. I asked he show me, just go there, and I found it. So I went here. About a week I went to church here, and I come back, Texas again, and I say, what I do now? So I went 3 times. So I said, well, I want to give all my thing away. I used to be a businesswoman. I used to have 3 restaurants and 1 grocery store. Okay.
So you built a lot from your from your husband working, and from yourself. You built a really big life here.
That's what now we're talking about religion. That's a long story. But anyway, so I said, well, God, if I want to follow you, I want to do it right. I want to live like you. You poor. You born in the stable. You know. So I don't want to live like I want to live poor like you. Help me. So I sell it and give it away. I move here now. So I found a trailer park here, 3 miles from here. Okay, there's a doctor. He's a doctor. He lives in the trailer park. Who I am, I'm not a doctor. He's a doctor. He teaches all the friar here philosophy. Okay, he doctor of theology. He teach philosophy to all the friar, all the priests here. He teach for 20 years here. But he lives in the trailer park. I found out, so I said, okay, good, 3 miles from here. So I'm going to buy my trailer, move here. So I moved in there 208. And go, okay, that's it. I'm so happy. But this year, they told me to consecrate life to God. Look my scapular.
Yeah. So now, that's the scapula on the back. It says, love is patient, love is kind. It's a white scapula that she wears. If you ever watch the EWTN Mass, you'll see you'll see that on her back.
Everyone different. Not the same thing. Okay. So and this one, my vision, I tell you, visionary. May 29, 2009 in his chapel. I've been going for a year here. Go mass. And I had some friend too. But she moved away now. And I do liturgy of the hour to praise them every day.
For those of you who are listening on the secular side, the liturgy of the hours are the prayers of the day of the church. A priest, for example, will pray them all day. If you're a monk or something, they pray a certain liturgy every single day. It's a series of prayers. A Catholic will know what this is, but for those of you who are not Catholic listening, that's what the liturgy hours is. Of course, you can Google it too. So
I come early. That's what I be here every morning, 5:30. And so I pray at 6 o'clock we start. Liturgy of the hour every day. I've been going for a month now, for a year now. So one day, look in the Blessed Sacrament of the Montrance. My friend sat next to me, her name is Connie, and she do liturgy of the hour with me. Look in the Blessed Sacrament. White roses, up and down, sideways. I see it every day. What happened today? And I keep looking, still moving. And I asked my friend Connie, look at Blessed Sacrament. You see anything moving? She said, no, Lucy, I didn't see anything. I didn't see. I said, look closely. I see white roses dancing. So she didn't see anything. So I was scared. I had goosebumps. So I was scared. And so I walked out. And the lady walked in. And I stopped her right at the door. I said, lady, would you please do something for me? Don't shut the door yet. Look into the entrance. Blessed Sacrament, you see anything moving? She said, no. So I know right away, I know. So I say, thank you. So I come here. I pray to the cross over there. I say, God, what you tell me? What you tell me? I say, I'm ignorant. I'm all ignorant. I don't know anything. What you try to tell me? So I come back. I talk to Blessed Mother. Tell me what to do. What's that mean? So I asked all the time. The Mother told me, why is a purity? We have to wear white. Before, I don't have vision yet. I wear just like you. Every day I find some shoe matching with my clothes, pocketbook matching with my clothes. After I have vision, Mother tell me to wear white. I say, wear white. So, I say, I want to concentrate my life to God. So I want to think what kind of garment I want to wear. That's what I had custom make this for me. Custom 2 pieces to the robe, to the scapula, And Jesus told me, proclaim my name. I never heard the word proclaim.
You didn't know
what that mean. So one day Father Anthony said, Lucy, what all about this? I said, Father, Jesus told me to proclaim his name. So to write it back here, proclaim his name. I have to bend the knees every time you say Jesus' name. Every knee must bend. That's what my couple of yesterday I will have that too. Everyone different. And that's my vision. I saw God. So I concentrate my life to God forever. God want me to do, I'll do it. And I cry, I thank God every day. But Peter, before I'm a warrior, I'm able to wear different things. But after I concentrate my life to God, I have peace in my heart. I don't worry anything. Even the storm, people say, Lucy, you got to find the shelter. The storm gonna knock your trailer. I say, I don't care. Forever, if you believe in God will, not your will. When you die, if when you go somewhere, you die. If you die, that God will, not your will. So I stay. But God say He protect the people, leave that 10-mile diameter from here and out. So I live the 3 mile. I'm safe. And so far, storm, tornado, ice storm. Now 1 year I came here. EWTN 5 people, 4 men, me, woman. Father Joseph and brother Matthew. He a brother, but now he a prisoner. He said, Lucy, how do you get here? I say, I don't know how. I think angel carry my car, I guess. Nobody in the road, but I make it here.
That's really something. And now when last time I came here, I was here 2 years ago with the radio station's pilgrimage. In fact, my radio station's coming next week. I'm here this week with my wife. People now recognize you when they watch the Mass, and they see you if they watch the daily Mass, they see you every day.
How do you know?
Well, I remember last time I came, there was a person who asked to take a picture with you because...
Just this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, many people come, take picture with me. I say, God want me to be seen, not her. God, Jesus want me to be seen, to make inspiration for people to see me and remind them about God. Okay, to be seen, not her. Now I don't know, I broke God. promise to God, okay, I be sin, not be her, but I don't know I do this right or not. I hope God forgive me to be sin.
We will. This is believe me, this is evangelization, and we'll be able to have it. We'll make sure that you'll be, thanks to this, you'll be seen long after you're gone. If you have a piece of advice for a Catholic, a Catholic who's fallen away, or a person who hasn't found God, what would that advice be?
Oh my goodness, Peter. I don't care what state of life you are now. You high, low, you sinner, you rich, you poor, you sick, or anything. You have to surrender your life to God. You have to say, Jesus, Trinity, God, I surrender my life to you. I put my life in your hand. You my master. You my manager. Do what you do me as you please. You know, I'm like a bowl of clay. You make me anything you want to. Surrender to God. And ask God to give you faith. You know, I asked God, give me the faith bigger than mustard green. He said, God, if you remember in the Bible say, I asked God, give me the faith bigger than mustard green. And I want to love you forever and ever. So every day, if you want to love God more, when you do rosary, you say sorrowful mystery. You say the first sorrowful, Jesus, agony in the garden. When I do, I see Jesus lie beside the tree and hurt and sad, and he know he have to go through something, so he have to. So I see that in my mind. I do that. Every one of them. When I pray, I see everything in my mind. Just surrender your life to God. Bad, good, sad, happy, surrender to God, and your life will change. And believe it. Believe what you say from your heart, not your lips.
Lucy, I'm trying to think of, put the words in it now. I know this. I had planned on doing a separate secular and religious interview, but I'm going to just do this as one, because I don't think you can divorce what you've become, the person you've become, from the story. The story is it's all one story, and it's all about a path. So, and I'm going to ask you this question. That's a mix of the religious and the secular question. A person, you've already answered the question. How can a person approach God, come to God as you are? Would you also advise a person from Vietnam or anywhere else in the world to come to the United States?
Well, you know, you have to thank God. This is the best country. Whole wide world want to come United States. We have freedom, free of religious. Look out at the country. They kill Christian. This is the best country whole wide world. When you get here, you kiss the ground and thank God for you to be here. Just like Saint Paul II. He come every country, he kiss the ground. You come here, you thank God and you kiss the ground, thank God you be here. Because it's a freedom we have to worship God. Every day I thank God for me get up and come to worship God without anybody harassing me by coming to worship my God. You know, thank God. This is the best country whole wide world if you can get here. But do legally. My parents, my brother and sister stay in the line, we do a application. You wait for your turn to come. We do legal. Okay, I love people. They want to come here for better life, but do legally. You know, don't do illegal, and you might be hurt, and sometimes you get killed before you get here too. I had some Vietnamese people. They pay for somebody. They take money from them. Okay, I want $10,000, and I will bring you United States. They took money and they disappear. Don't be like that.
And for a Vietnamese person, a lot of time to earn $10,000 and have it lost.
Yeah, a lot, yes. But also like this, I was lucky. I ran the religious family. We go to mass every day walking in Vietnam. Grow up, wake up early. My daddy wake up early. We sleep in a mosquito net because in Vietnam we don't have a window right here, the screen. So all the window open, so mosquito. We have to sleep inside the mosquito net. You know what I'm talking about. And get up and we do morning prayer. After morning prayer, walk, go to mass and walk back. We do that growing up. Oh, my sister, brother, it's a long story. If you talk about my daddy, my mom. But that's why I was lucky. I thank God for me to born into, Christian family. And I thank God, I pray for people that born in the Buddhist family, or Muslim family, or Hindu family. I pray for them to know God someday. So every day I say, my God, I believe, I love you, and I trust in you. I ask you pardon for who do not believe, do not love you, do not trust in you. I do that every day, 100 times a day. Pray for those people. And if you listen to me, please, if you don't have peace in your heart, ask God, Jesus, Trinity God. Don't forget say Trinity God. Don't forget including the Father and the Holy Spirit. Because even Jesus, he prayed to his Father. We have to pray for Trinity God. God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit. Please help me to love you more each day. Because I'm weak, I'm easy, to distract from anything around me. So ask God to help you to concentrate and put him first, God first. Put Trinity God first, above your parents, above your children, above your husband. You have to put God before your wife. Your wife put God before you, but every day you tell your wife, honey, I love you. I appreciate everything you do for us. She should tell you same way. I tell the people, tell your wife you love her every day. Tell your husband you tell him every day and appreciate. You will have a wonderful happiness life. If you don't say that, you don't have peace in your heart. And ask God give you peace. Ask God I know you businessman, you worry. Ask God take away from you. I used to be businesswoman. I used to be big diamond. If I see my friend have I buy 20 carat diamond. I want 30. If she like big house, I buy bigger house. And if I see the dress that I like, I buy all colors. If the shoe I like, I buy all colors. I be like that. But right now, Peter, I have peace in my heart. I don't worry about money. I don't worry anything anymore. I just love God. I just thank him. You do something, ask God, give you peace every day. God, give me peace. Take care of things for me, God. I cannot do myself. I need you. I need you, God. Help me.
I could sit here the rest of the day and just listen to you. And I to those of you listening, I wish you could see what I see as she talks about God and talks about Christ and talks about life. Lucy, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to ask. I want to thank you so much for giving me part of your time and sharing your story with me. It's an amazing story, and I need to come down. I'm going to have to come down here for a week and just interview you about your parents and about everything. Let's see, we've been talking for about 38 minutes, and I tell you, 38 minutes is not enough time for your story.
I want to tell you one thing. Even if my friend from UK, he give me this ring, I don't wear his hand because I wear it say I love you, Jimmy, Jim. He engraved in it. So I say I wear for him to every day he see it. That from my Jim Weston in UK.
And he came down here to EWTN?
No, he don't come. He don't come. He sent it to me. He sent it to me long time ago, 5 years ago. If he's here, your radio or something, the Jim, your ring here. I tell Peter about the ring you gave me, and I promise I wear every day. So I wear it. It's engraved and say, Jim love Lucy.
Well, Jim, I'm sure Lucy loves Jim back, but from what I can see here, Lucy loves God first, and then everything else comes beside.
That's true. God first. Doesn't matter what. Put God above everything, and your life will be so happy, so peaceful, very free. If you do that, I guarantee you, you will have happiness all your life until the day you die.
Well, again, Lucy, thank you so much for being with me, and thank you for listening. For those of you listening, either on our EWTN station, WQPH, or watching this or listening through this from my interviews with immigrants, normally I have something to say afterwards, but I can't improve on what we've heard today. Lucy, again, thank you so much, and may God continue to bless you and the ministry that you do.
Oh, thank you so much, Peter. And I'm so glad to be with you because God wants us to, proclaim His name. That's what I proclaim God's name. My life, my mission this is a mission from God. I be here every day for Jesus' mission. Okay. I pray for every soul, every day, whole wide world, every soul. Okay, every soul, even the baby born. And I say, Jesus, I want to bring whole wide world to love you, to worship a true God, and belong to the true church. I want to do that the rest of my life to serve God. And everybody should want to worship a true God.
You've been here every day for 10 years now? You mass every day?
Every day. I have to buy extra car, so it's I have two car. One car, if something wrong with a bad flat tire or something, and I cannot be here, I have to do that. People say, sell me that car. I said, no, I have to
So you bought an extra car just to make sure you could be here every day?
Yes, sir. So I have to be that God mission. Peter, you don't want to be here. God mission tell you be here every day, and you would say no.
I can't argue with that. That's a very good point.
You have to be here every day. I say even if I'm in the deathbed, I can move. That's different, but as long as I can move, can see you, can talk, I be here. Guarantee storm, tornado, snow, I be here.
I wish I've got nothing. I can't add to that. Well, thank you again so much. Thank you for listening. And this is Pete the Tech Guy. And you have may all of you who listen to this show have a fine rest of the day. And may God bless you all.